questions for you. Awful lot of work, physical, mental, dealing with people. What keeps this fun for you?
What keeps it fun for me, and like you said, it is an awful lot of work. It is a huge commitment. It's a lifetime's journey. I love the art form of aerobatics. I love the art form of airshow flying. I love the opportunity to be the best I can be. I like it that it's hard. I love the challenge of it. I like the extreme level of performance, and there's nothing like it. You just went flying with it. You see how I touch an airplane. I'm part of the airplane. The wings become my arms, and I get to share it.
How do you design your airshow routines?
Designing an airshow routine takes a lifetime. I have about 25,000 hours of flying time. I practice 700 times a year in the low-level environment to place each figure elegantly so it can be choreographed to inspire and thrill and also be safe. So it takes, you want to push your boundaries, but you don't want to ever step on the dangerous side because it's dangerous is enough. So it just takes time to have the confidence in your abilities and the aircraft capabilities so you can do it righteously. And so it just takes a long time. I mean, and I've never been perfect, but I've been excellent. And so we're still going for perfect.
Absolutely, I love it. Does your family give you grief about this being a dangerous career?
Well, I've been married for 38 years. I was flying air shows before I got married. So what's she gonna do? What's she gonna complain about? She knows what she was getting into. My kids grew up with it. They know how hard I train and how committed I am to safety and having mature judgment. That being said, it is dangerous. It is not basket weaving 101, and you have to be prepared. That's why you're wearing a parachute.
Yeah,
and you look mighty good in it.
Thank you. Two-parter. What's been your most exhilarating moment of your career and the most trying?
About 7 years ago, I had to bail out of an airplane I really loved because she was broken, and I hate letting her go. I just finished overhauling it, and it was in a practice session. I just didn't want to let her go. I'd been flying her for 11 years, and that was really tough. Exhilarating is, every day I become exhilarated because I love the flight. I love the practice. Getting awards is really fun, but that's just lifetime achievement stuff. It's what you're doing today that's exhilarating. And so I always strive for those moments. I strive every day to be exhilarating.
Yeah, excellent answer. Say you have someone who's afraid to fly. What would you say to convince them to give it a try?
Well, have courage. If you're afraid to fly, have courage.
I got them all on the way.
Sheila! Sheila!
Sorry.
Sheila!
Sorry.
Give me your hand. You should be doing that.
I can tell everybody, Sheila puts paint.
It's funny you say about what would I say to somebody who was afraid to fly. I was one of those people. In 1969, I took my first flight lesson, and by 71 or 2, I got my license, but I was scared to death to stall an airplane, where I would panic at the controls and I'd freeze. And to conquer that fear, I took an aerobatic course when I had 55 hours of flying time, and I fell so in love with what I was afraid of doing, and that's what I turned into an air show wild man.
Nice. Your career choice seems complicated, expensive, and exhaustive. What advice would you give to people to get out there and follow their dreams? Why is it important to push through?
My career course seems complicated, expensive, and exhaustive. It's very true. It's very true, but it's my path. And you always have to work your path. Everybody has a journey in life, and you just have to figure out what that journey is, and your gut knows, so go live it. And I never even gave it a second thought. I didn't come from any money. I didn't come from anything but having a big heart and a lot of passion.
Oh, I love that answer. What are you most proud of right now?
What I'm most proud of myself is my commitment to excellence in the sky and my reverence for having that opportunity, knowing it's a privilege, not a right, and I love the art form. I love sharing the magic of flight. I love the joy it creates when I taxi back. People are joyful because there's something special. I'm just honoring the Wright brothers, baby. I'm just honoring those guys. They were the big dreamers.
If you could go flying with anyone, past or present, who would you choose and what would you want to talk about?
Well, of course, the first guys. I'd take Wilbur or Orville, and why I'd ask them why they never gave up, why they so much believed in themselves, and that was a huge struggle on their part. Their father didn't believe in him, the world didn't believe in him, and they still never gave up. And they didn't have any dough. Mm-hmm. They were bicycle repairmen right down the street over here. Yeah.
This is an optional question. Have you ever wanted to take a VIP up and abuse them?
That's an optional question. I never.
It's kind of indelicate. So if you don't
actually, there's only one guy. There was a Blue Angel chick me up who just beat me up because he made a bet he could pass me out. And I won't mention his name. About 25 years ago, he didn't pass me out, but it was really not a fun ride. And when I had the opportunity to fly with him, I could just knock him out like that because the amount of cheese I pull are a lot more than Bruce. And the negative, they don't even do it. And I didn't. Because I would have abused the privilege. No, I abused the privilege. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Well done. What's a great day for you?
Today.
I was gonna say it's for me.
Today, a great day with flying with you. That was great.
I'll give you $10 later for saying that. You're the celebrity here, but was there a celebrity that you were excited to meet through the airshow circuit?
You know, what's so great is the people I've gotten to meet. I've met Neil Armstrong. I've gotten to meet Jimmy Doolittle. I mean, just John Glenn. I mean, I could go on and on and on in terms of movie stars. You know, great people. And what I learned is that we all have a common love of aviation and a common passion, and so it puts us on equal footings. And they're just people who are dedicated to their art form, whatever it is, and our common bond is flying.
How has flight enhanced your life?
Flight has defined my life. Airshow flying has defined my life. That's how I define me. I love it. I live it. I sleep it. It's in my DNA every day.
I would say you're so fortunate to be able to do what you love every day, but you worked for it. You
oh
did.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything for a free lunch.
No.
You got to earn it, and if you're gonna be good at it, you really got to work hard at it.
Mm-hmm. So, kind of on a Young Eagles topic, why are the Young Eagles important to you?
Why is the future of America important to us? It's our youth, it's our generation, and this whole Young Eagles program is magnificent because 8,000 volunteer pilots give their time, energy, and money every year to fly 60,000 kids a year. And next year it's going to be our 2 millionth Young Eagle. And these kids, you know, it's not to enabling them to become aviators, it's just to push their boundaries a little bit and also show them that we care, that we respect them, and it gives them hope, and we give them an opportunity, if they like flying, to continue. I love the Young Eagles program.
Did you ever need a mentor growing up?
If you don't have a mentor, it's hard to be successful.
Who is yours?
Well, I have many mentors. In the aviation business, at first it was Charlie Hiller, the world champion, Leo Laudenslager, a world champion, and Bob Hoover.
Oh.
And Bob Hoover's still my mentor, but I have mentors in business. I always utilize mentors. And one thing you have to remember is you need to be a mentor because you can't reach your full potential unless you help somebody else reach theirs.
Excellent answer. Does it ever get routine taking up a child for the first time?
It never gets routine. It's all because I look through their eyes for the first time, and so I'm flying through their eyes, and so it inspires me to take them out. And it's not just child; it's young adults. You know, it's not just young adults. It's regular people who are over 21.
Thanks for
And
putting
it's not,
that depth.
and it's not just regular people over 21. I've taken 85-year-old guys upside down.
Nice.
Yeah, that's my record is an 86-year-old guy.
Huh.
Yeah, loops and rolls.
Have you ever had a particularly memorable moment with a child in the air?
I just like looking. I like seeing how they touch the controls. I like seeing how they react to the first time they've been in the sky, and they're all just a little bit different. But they walk away inspired. They walk away in awe. They walk away that they can't believe they're. Because when you get above the earth, it's a different world. You're now looking down on the world. You're not in it.
Yep.
And so you're an observer. That's pretty cool.
So one last question: once all the acts get here, if you could pick any plane to just jump up and take a joyride in, what would you fly?
There's only one. My biplane. That's all I want to fly.
Don't want to steal that C-17 out there?
Oh no. I'll sit in the back of
Take a
that
spin
thing.
in the Panchito?
No. I've flown those kind of airplanes. I want to fly my biplane.
Nice. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh my God, I'm still so excited.
Sean, what does aviation mean to you?
Well, aviation is just, it's a word that means a lot of things, but I think the number one thing it drills down to, people who are successful in aviation have passion, they have persistence, they have courage, and they're willing to go the extra mile to be excellent, because to be successful in aviation, you have to be excellent.
Could you describe G-force for someone who has no idea
Well, right now we're in 1G. I weigh 170 pounds, and when I pull away from the earth aggressively, I can pull almost 10G, which is 10 times my body weight. That's 1,700 pounds, so almost a ton. And it's really takes time to adapt to that kind of G. You have to be fit, you have to be prepared, you have to be ready to handle that kind of G. Right now we're in 1G. If I'm upside down, I'm in 1G, and now all the blood's rushing to my head. When I push away to the earth aggressively, in my act I see close to 6, 7, 8G. So now my head is full of blood. This old noggin, which is a 12-pound noggin, starts weighing over 100 pounds. It's not fun, and all the blood is just wanting to punch out of your eyeballs. It's horrible. But your body adapts and you get used to it.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for flying with us.
What is a Dayton Air Show mean to you?
Oh, this is, I've been at Dayton now
What's up?
well over 120th appearance, and I love coming back. The history of Dayton, it's an iconic show. The reverence that the volunteers have to keep this show going on year after year after year. And we're at the birthplace of aviation, and we need to keep this show as an iconic figure, because we're in Dayton, Ohio, man, home of the Red Wings. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, we got my next one.
He's here.